What's good, YouTube? It's SteveOh coming to show with another video, man. It's my 2K series, my episode 2 of the Detroit Pistons rebuild. This is a crazy game, man. After seeing a comment saying something about Christian Wood being the best player you guys had for a while, I'm gonna go ahead and throw him in the starting lineup, see what he does. This is a tough game, man. Tough first game. We gotta improve our bench big time. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you guys if I want to lose. Just stick around for the whole video. Make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Run that thing up, man. Let's go. Alright, so got game 1 against Chicago. Let me go ahead and go to my rotation so y'all know what I did. So I got Christian Wood in the starting lineup. A guy in the comments last video told me that I didn't know anything about Detroit Pistons. That's true. That's why I'm using them. Use somebody who's different that I don't know much about. Be more of a challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and put Christian Wood in the starting lineup. I'm going to take your advice, man. Let's see what he's about. Chicago first game. Let's get it.
And we all self-made. You can never claim this.
2K TV here with Anthony.
Let's rock with the starting lineups. So we got D Rose against Kobe White, Luke Kennard, Levine, Porter, Oubre. Now, on paper, we're a better team, but we'll see, man. Get it, man.
The tallest building in Michigan. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against
Try this, man. Let's try this out.
and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay. Let's check out.
We're gonna play on-ball defense.
Levine at the 2 with
We're not
Porter
playing
at the 3.
off-ball. We gotta make this challenging, man.
Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Pistons, you got Rose. Griffin is out there with Wood. Then there's Oubre, and it's Kennard in at the 2-guard spot.
Surprised he didn't pull that. He'd be shooting in real life.
For some teams, it's a fresh start, and for others, it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think that those teams that came very close to maybe winning a championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
Now, here's Rose. Inside.
Good pass, boy. Oh my, Luke, are you serious?
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jim Boylan. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect.
Hell no.
But he does know that he wants his guys
That's
to
not your
attack
game.
offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Come on, bro.
Great reporting, DA, as always. The team focused on establishing an offensive rhythm early, G.
Well, yeah, the earlier you can get everybody in sync, the better your efficiency.
And the obvious part, too, you don't want to play from behind the whole game if you can avoid it.
Now here's Levine. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last
not his
shot
game.
to go. And it's Carter missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Good pass.
Oubre, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Let's
Wow,
go.
that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Gotta play efficient basketball,
Now here's
man.
White.
Efficient basketball. We don't have the most talented team in the league.
Pass to Levine. He feeds it to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Beautiful find by Levine
caught
there.
lacking.
Takes his time to survey the floor.
Rose against White. Rose kicks to Griffin. The kick out to Rose. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago.
I know he can't shoot. I don't even know why I shot that damn ball.
That didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Kennard. Guarded by Porter. The shot's good from Kennard.
Sweet
Any room
Luke.
to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Let's go. We gotta lock up, man.
And here's White.
Go around the screen.
Outside Levine.
Y'all got it. Come on, man.
From outside off the mark.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Rose goes in. Now the dish to Griffin. Beyond
There it is, D Rose.
And there's 2 Rose on the assist by Griffin.
Okay, D.
Rose is usually hit or miss, but when he's on, look out.
Bulls trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync
Okay.
offensively.
Yeah,
Get around that. Get around
their
that.
offense has ground
Get on yours. Get on
to a
yours. He can
standstill.
shoot.
Harkinen with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Harkinen passes to White.
He greened
Off to
that.
a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
He better hit this.
Scanning the floor.
Come on,
Bulls
Christian.
can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. One area that the Pistons were great in last year was
Get around that. Get around that. Get around that.
defense.
What
Pick
they
up.
did, GA, they closed
Oh, that was a
on
good move.
shooters fantastically. They got
That was a
hands
good
up
move.
and hands up high. Allowed the fewest threes against as a team. Their interior defense was just so-so.
What?
On the perimeter, they
Oh
were
my
And the
gosh,
ball
man.
travels
Come
out of
on.
bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Outside, Levine.
Why are you not letting me guard who I want to guard?
Harkinen in the corner.
He's sweating that. What?
And the Bulls
Just be
have
automatically
gotten
switching
more.
people, man.
Anytime you can set up marketing off the catch, you have a good chance of coming away with points.
Rose kicks to Kennard. Outside for Griffin. Back to Kennard. Pass to Wood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either.
He's supposed to be a shooter,
And so
man.
White will bring it up for the Bulls. 3-point lead.
Good D.
It's their first look at this year's Pistons here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season. Here's Wood. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Good screen. Go up.
Here's Rose. Harder pulls
This
it in.
dude.
The defense ready
I know you
for
old
on
and
that
beat down, but you
possession.
can't
They
do
had
a
to be, 'cause
explosive
he is so
layup.
strong in the paint.
They get it back. Markkanen
Good D.
finds Levine, and it's blocked. And he recovers it.
You got to go straight up, man.
Here's Kennard. Guarded by
Take Luke.
Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach Levine.
Yeah, easy call.
I'm sleeping right now.
Big change last season for Luke Kennard happened when he stopped worrying about taking bad shots. He was asked to be more proactive on offense and start creating chances for himself instead of waiting for the ball to be swung to him.
Here's what Detroit's going
Good
with
hand.
right now.
Good hand, Luke.
James, he's checked in for Wood. John Henson comes in for Blake Griffin.
go.
Doomboy is checked
Keep
in
your hand
for
up. Keep your hand
Oubre,
up.
and Langston Galloway subbed in for Derrick Rose. Now done after Zach Levine missed from long range.
Yep, Saturansky.
A floater.
Good D.
The shot by Saturansky, no good. And Smitty, that aggressiveness from Kennard. That's what the team wants from him.
He's a big part of their future. They need that from him. He may not be their number 1 or number 2 scorer, but he can be a very solid option off the bench or as a starter.
Detroit
Okay.
making a switch. Knight's checked in. Here's Knight. Passes it to Henson. Here's Galloway. Pocket 4.
Oh, shoot.
From deep. Detroit, no good that
Shot
time
that
either.
bit from the parking lot.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know,
Good
we're
foul.
seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a
The problem is that
tougher shot.
bench. My bench is weak.
And with this team, Zach Levine has been thrust into the role of the
Bench
leader.
play is super
Still
weak, man.
young in his own right, but as a rising star and a large part of the future, responsibilities have fallen in his lap.
Here's Galloway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet
Oh,
from
be
him.
careful, be careful.
Henson the pass to Doomboy. The pass to Galloway. Over Young. They get the rebound. Henson. Here's Galloway. Defended by Young. Pass to Bays. With 1 on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls.
I don't know who to play through on offense with this lineup.
Scorer on the team, and you know what, Smitty? He should be a leader.
You're right. And that isn't something that's easy to step right into.
That's good
After
D.
losses pile up, you feel more pressure. and want
What
to
can he
take
do?
over
Oh, this guy's a
every
shooter.
game. Zach LaVine should be up to the task.
Go up.
But it will take some adjusting.
We'll take Langston.
Galloway with the bucket.
Langston Galloway maneuvering himself around the painted area.
Well, Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Satoransky.
Get around that indeed length.
Passes to Gafford.
Good D.
That shot is off. And Detroit the other way now.
Good pass.
Galloway, the pass to Henson.
You gotta go straight up,
And that
man.
won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Chicago leading. Outside, Levine. Kicks it to Dunn.
Offense is a struggle right now, man. I gotta get a score back in the game.
Now here's Levine. From deep
No.
three-point range. Oh, he got hacked on the
Oh
three-pointer.
my
Headed to the line.
gosh.
It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya.
Ball don't lie,
Late
man.
bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
A different look here for Detroit.
Ball don't lie.
Luke is checked in, and McCray subbed in for Langston Galloway. And Smitty, with all that he's been through, you can't question Zach LaVine's love of the game.
You're
Push
so
the
right.
floor, man.
It's
Push the
crazy
floor.
to think LaVine wasn't even a starter in college, but he's worked so hard to improve the way he has fought back from injuries and continually dedicated
Okay, come on.
himself to the game. Something to admire.
You just be blowing
The
by
shot's
me.
good on the assist by Satoransky. And that's now 7 points for Zach LaVine. Knight against Dunn. Now the pass to Mikhailuk. Back to
Good cut,
Baines.
Aaron.
Takes
Good
the
cut,
assist
Aaron.
and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Baines has got the game tied up here for Detroit. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls.
Dude, Zach LaVine is cold.
This one for 3. Tie game in Detroit. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
John Henson out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's McCray.
I got
then
lucky
there's
with that one.
Brandon Knight. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. To the inside. And Young slams it home.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Knight looking for an opening. He kicks it to Baines. Knight passes to Baines. Overdone. Shot
go, he's
good
too
by
small.
Baines.
He's too small.
Baines has got his second bucket of the night.
Mouse in the house.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. Casey's found a home in
There
Detroit.
we go, boy.
Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." And that's what I've done. So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
I feel like LaVine has been in the game like he hasn't taken a break, bro.
Thanks, David. Here's Levine. Brandon Knight picking up that last
Does he
basket.
not get tired or
Well,
what?
Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I
Westbrook?
think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another
Right,
guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision. But I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides to the rim.
We'll take Aaron.
He'd be a nightmare. You're right.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Porter. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, put up about 14
Here we go,
points a
Baines.
game,
Let's go, baby.
5 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over.
1 second.
You know, someone being arrested 3 times in a span of 6 to 9 months is just, you know, it's not the type of equities that she could come into the court and
Over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Now here's White. Outside Porter.
Okay.
Shoots it.
Good hand.
And again, no good by
Let's go. Push it, push it, push it, push it.
That's one he knows
I'm going.
he should have drained.
Why did he pro hop? Okay.
McRae's got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
They've settled into a nice
go.
groove
We're in a little rhythm now.
offensively here in the second.
White dishes to Levine.
This dude Levine has been in the entire game, dude.
Pass to Markkanen.
Good
Fires
hit.
the three.
What?
That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
Rose with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Baines inside. Harder on
Let's
him,
go.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Baines is a little hooper now.
6 free throws of the game.
One criticism of Jim Boylan before getting extended was his offense. Called too slow and too methodical. He addressed that this offseason by getting a top assistant to redesign the
That's
offense.
off.
The Pistons making a change here. Oubre's checked
Oh my
in.
gosh.
That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Carter.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
And it's Rose penetrating.
Take D, Rose.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
Gotta get
and 2
Wendell into
shots coming
foul
up.
trouble.
It's going to be on Wendell
He
Carter.
got 3 already.
And Steve, for Boylan, a first-time head coach, a smart move to
Hey, some
shore
free
his
throws
staff
now. Let's
up.
go.
We see a lot of coaches now hire a specialist assistant coach to delegate part of that game to. Let's guys like Boylan focus on player development and defense.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now.
That's
Christian
good D.
Wood in for Aaron Baines, and it's Kennard in for McRae.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's White. 7 points in the game. Taken
Let's
away.
go.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Wood. And the
Good
call
take, Christian.
on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second.
Let's go. 10 for 10 from the line.
Bulls had Boylan step in as an interim coach last season.
Hold up. Just so nobody knows. Just so everybody knows, I'm playing on Hall of Fame.
But decided to give him the keys to the car this year as well.
If
you're not playing Hall of Fame, man, it don't matter.
Immediately was at odds with the players.
That's all.
Management sided with the coach. Interesting message.
How did he
to
get
send
that
to a
rebound,
young
bro?
team looking to develop. For a stretch 4 who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
Kick that out.
Galloway kicks to Wood.
You gotta hit that,
Detroit
C-Dub.
don't get that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good D.
Porter, no luck. Pistons leading by 5.
And that's foul number
On the
2.
bonus.
And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful.
I do not like Blake Griffin's free throw in this game.
Pistons haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10
They didn't
of
both
10.
go. 12
And
12,
they
baby.
were 75% from the line a season ago. And guys, one thing that has been interesting to see since Blake Griffin came to Detroit is how he's developed as a leader, has come into his own with how he takes responsibility for the team's play.
Boy is checked in for the Pistons. Outside Porter.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's White. Passes it to Levine. Fires for three. And the Bulls get it back. And it's Carter.
Good defense, boys.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration.
Pass that in.
Fails to finish
Whoa,
the
wrong person.
Wood passes to Oubre. Back to Wood. Oubre with it. 5 to shoot.
Just go straight up.
It's blocked.
They're not gonna
And
be
for
there.
Markkanen,
It's a bad offensive
shots
possession.
is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right
Good
position
D, Oubre.
and timing it right.
That one goes in. And with Griffin, you look at his time on the Clippers, and for most of his career, he was more of a second in command.
Coach Casey said last year early on that Griffin is the leader of this team, and Blake took it upon himself to step up to the challenge. Makes
Okay.
sense no matter how you look
Okay.
at it. He's their best player and needs to be one of the leaders.
Bulls trail by 7.
Shooting
There's
well
a
at the
pass to
line right now.
Markkanen.
That's not
Over
his
to
game.
Boya. They get it again. Markkanen passes to Carter. It's blocked.
Ah, hey!
He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
There's Galloway. Light covering. Pass to Kennard. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Chicago making some changes. Young's checked in for Carter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Levine. And so it's Young who brings it up for Chicago. 7-point differential. Markkanen finds Young. Back to Markkanen.
Oh, he exploded off that. That's all.
Another shot.
Bro, can we get a board?
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
Here's Galloway.
Good
Down
cut.
low.
Why did...
It's deflected.
I don't understand why they be stopping.
Now Porter. And it's Satoransky, top of the key. From deep.
That's a way to get a hand up, boy.
Yep, it goes.
Don't matter, I
And
guess.
The Piston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dunn.
An area where Dunn continues to work, improving his range, so the defense has to respect him out there.
To the wing right side. Here's Kennard. Shot is
Okay,
good
sweet
off the
Luke.
back rim and in. Kennard's got 6 points.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Satoransky, the pass to Gafford. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Steve, the number of timeouts and even fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that, but I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Dumboya kicks to Kennard.
Bring that back out. My best scorer right now, man. Sweet Luke.
Three-pointer. That shot off.
That was a terrible
and the
shot.
Bulls going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns.
Good D.
That game
They
is
get
the
green on
first
every
and
goddamn
last
layup,
of the
man.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
54 seconds left now here in the second. Galloway kicks to Kennard. And it's
That was another
Chicago with the
terrible
rebound.
shot. It's just so hard to run offense with no pure scorers on my team.
Porter passes to Satoransky.
It's alright though. We're gonna figure this out.
Outside, lets the three fly. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
I'm gonna try to hold for the last shot
Satoransky's
here.
got 6 assists in the game. Here's Galloway. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. This is to Jumboy. Stolen by Satoransky.
I'm trying to run a damn 2K smart play, and that wasn't a smart play at all. This man, of course, he greens it.
It's the Bulls from deep.
I love the break. I love the finish. Porter smart about putting himself in position to make a play.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Zach, strong first half for the team. How do you build this lead?
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
All right.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. In the second. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us, we're through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
All right, we got to figure this out, man. Down 6 entering the second half. I got to get Blake more involved.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
This dude.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. Markkanen and Carter are up front. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline.
Literally nothing I could do, man.
Over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season.
Bro, you gotta be freaking kidding me, dude.
It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are
Trying hard not to throw this damn controller, y'all.
Take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. Takes the 13-footer.
So I can't hit that.
Makes it off the glass. Woods got his second basket of the night.
Finally getting one to
Let's
fall.
figure this out, man.
They were 0 for 3 to start this half. Last year, an 8C finish for the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, shoot.
Had to work for it, battling it out to the very end of the season. Their 500
My thing is, how do they even get around with the ball like that?
To get in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Griffin. Pass to Kennard. Releases from 15, and he knocks down the jumper. Kennard's got 8 points.
I gotta find some sort of
Smitty last season for the Pistons,
offensive rhythm
a short
again, man.
playoff trip as they were swept by Milwaukee, but still a learning experience.
Kevin, getting this team back to the playoffs was the first step. The young players learned a valuable lesson. It's all about changing the mindset and culture of this team.
There we go. Oubre.
They
Good cut.
didn't have much of a problem getting
Good
the
cut,
ball
Kelly.
into the post that time.
Why are you getting behind him?
White looking around. He dishes it to Porter.
Come on, come on.
Back to White.
Keep
Fires
your hand
from
up.
deep. Rebound, Detroit. Left side Rose. Passes it to Kennard. And the officials call.
Oh
for a
my
3-second
lord.
violation.
Come on, Blake.
Here's a look at some numbers for LaVine. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about
Look at this,
22
already
points per
subbing, bro.
4 assists and 4 rebounds.
LaVine
To
never
have a
comes out the
scorer like him
game.
consistently deliver you points makes
I'm trying to
such a
tell
big
y'all,
difference
man. This
for a
dude,
team.
he drank
Because
3
it
Gatorades
gives
before
you
this game.
someone to build your offense around. You can count on
And that
his
man is not
complete
wavering.
production.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Rose passes to Baines. Here's Griffin. Reverses. Shots good by Baines.
Baines has 10 points
for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around
Not
the
know
rim
that.
really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Over
Why
in
is
the
nobody
corner.
on him?
That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Bro, I'm supposed to be playing on-ball
Levine's got his
defense,
fourth
man.
assist
Y'all got to
in this
figure it
one.
out.
Pistons trail by 9. Rose passes to Baines. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Baines has got 12 points in
That's
the game.
crazy, man.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Outside, marking it. To the middle. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at Wendell Carter Jr., the center out of Duke. Fantastic blend of size.
Levine is
and
still in the
mobility.
game.
A lot to like about what he can do.
Dumboy is checked in for the Pistons. Saransky
And one.
checked in for Chicago.
Very aggressive Derrick Rose.
Here we go,
So
D. Rose.
efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
Make it count. There we go. Make it count.
Jr., we saw flashes of his potential last season.
Easy to see why he was a snap pick at 7 for the Bulls back in 2018. As he gets more comfortable in his role and his teammates lean on him, he could be a force.
Good D,
Rebounded by
Baines.
the Pistons. Baines has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the truth is, this league would have been
He's small.
much bigger
He's a baby.
had he shot better.
Let's go.
So far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace has picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
What's up, bro?
White, 12 points for him.
I'm recording my 2K gameplay right now. I'll hit you in like 20 minutes.
Fast break Detroit.
Okay, bro.
Here's McCray.
Hey!
Fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Levine looking around. Now the feed to Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists tonight.
Wendell did this against high-level
Let's go. It's getting crazy in here. Let's go.
consistently showcase their ability to score with efficiency.
Baines
Hey!
with the bucket.
Oh, that was a 2?
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's White.
Baines is balling.
With the block.
Baines is balling.
The Pistons trailing, and here they come. Here's McCray, kept alive. Now here's Satoransky.
Good D.
He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Let's go.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Griffin.
That's a foul.
Shot
Let's
goes
go.
down
Let's
and
go.
gets this game back to even.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Time called here. The
Let's
Bulls
go.
decide to talk it over.
And last year, the Bulls having issues moving
go, man.
was actually a strength for them in the seasons prior.
Totally agree. You look at all the relevant team assist stats. The Bulls were bottom 5 in all of them. This team, they fall into too much isolation for stretches.
And a different look here for the Pistons. John Henson's checked in for Griffin. Oubre comes in for Dumboy. Langston Galloway's checked
Good D.
in for McCray. And it's Brandon Knight in for Derrick Rose. Knight passes to Baines.
And one.
Whistle
And
blows. Basket
one.
is good. So a chance here for a
My
three.
boy Aaron Baines is balling.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart.
Aaron Baines is
with their
balling.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually NBA players adjust and they find their way.
Oh my
It's tipped.
gosh.
Young with the steal. Now here's Dunn.
Good D.
Guarded close.
Ah.
And they pick up 2. Dunn's got 5.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Outside Knight. To the paint.
Pass.
Here's Henson.
Go, John
and
Henson.
slam dunk by Henson. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
Let's go.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Dunn kicks to center Henson.
He's not a shooter.
To the inside. Young.
Come on,
And Young
dude.
slams it home.
Never a bad idea.
We're shooting
to run the
51%.
old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably
No,
see
no, no.
more of them.
Especially
God
if the
dang
defense
it.
is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers
Go, go,
are
go, go.
costly, especially when the game is close.
Good shot,
The
boy.
shot's good from Henson.
When the defense is non-existent like they were
I'm
there,
playing through my
it's
bigs
pretty
right now.
easy to score like he did.
Done against Knight.
Let's go. Stay on him. Stay on him. What?
Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Pistons shooting at 52% from the field.
Oh my
Look at
gosh,
that.
bro.
And here we go, the Bulls, fast break.
Bro, the crazy thing is, their guards can do that every
6 points for
possession.
him.
And
Every possession, they're dribbling right by me.
From outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside Knight. Here's Oubre. No good on the 3. The Bulls leading by 3.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Trying to squeeze out every extra possession, but they have to work fast.
14 feet
Heck
away.
no.
And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his 7th rebound.
Get around him. Get around him. Get around him. Let's hit this last shot.
There's Galloway. Here's Baines. And that would have counted,
Okay.
but his shot was off the mark.
Heading
this
to the
time.
4th down 3.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Bulls out front. They're up by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This
go.
is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest,
Good
the
hand.
4th quarter promises
Bro,
to be a good one.
Chris Dunn is not like
Okay,
that.
now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Pistons, Wood out there with John Henson. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Kennard in at the 2. Henson the pass to Wood. Kicks to Oubre.
Go straight up.
4 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Gafford.
Come on, dude.
Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Satoransky. And he
Bro, this
jams it
game,
after
bro, it's
taking the
just
nice
blowing
feed
me.
on the run.
Crazy.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to
Now
try
all of a sudden I'm
to
playing
match that
against
intensity.
the Monstars.
And a wide open look for Porter.
Just like
Another
that,
3
10-point
for
lead.
Chicago.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a
Bro.
little bit late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Here's Kennard. Takes the 12-footer and hits. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's Satoransky. Softly drops in the floater. And the Bulls lead by 10.
It's not
They're
Stephen
scoring
Curry, dude.
boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Rose. The dish to Henson. Rose passes to Henson. Porter against Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Off the left rim and out. The Bulls leading by 10. Let lets it go from 11, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah.
The ball movement on this run has been
That might be it, yo.
fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, the Pistons, one of the more successful franchises in NBA history. 3 titles and many other trips to the NBA Finals. Only a handful of franchises can say that.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug.
Come on.
Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Levine dishes to Porter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists in the game. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, down by 12. And Smitty, you were talking about the Pistons, a history of success, of championships. But the last 10 years have been difficult.
Pistons have struggled the last decade.
Let's go.
Kevin. But this team has a track record of not staying down for long. Detroit doing what they can.
Man, we're definitely going to have to improve our bench. Because this is tough. Y'all, we just don't have any IQ.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now.
The problem, man.
On the interior.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Mikhailuk passes to Griffin. Rocket 6. Here's Baines.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. Aaron Baines is a
The
hooper.
second chance points. Baines has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That man is the only reason why we're even relatively close right now.
Outside Levine.
We need 3 stops. No. Of course we don't get the board though.
Wow.
Of course we don't get the board though.
Just everything going their way.
How can I expect us to get a rebound?
This game. Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's Knight, and he banks in the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Young kicks to Porter.
Come on, we gotta get. Let's go.
With the steal. And then Griffin with
2 more
the
stops. 2 more stops.
All Blake needs is a little bit of space, and once he gets through, it usually ends up with a dunk.
2 more stops. Let's go.
1 and 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Right the pass to Levine. Takes the 13-footer.
This man just greened a 1-footed jumper, bro.
And with their hot shooting,
Come
in the second
on.
half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Come on, I need you to fade.
Taking his time here.
Go up. That's not a foul.
Nice D from Levine.
It would have been a foul on me though.
Bulls leading by 9.
Let's let that be known.
Shoots off the step back. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13. So just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Griffin.
And one.
Good.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Damn it, we needed that.
Well, last season, a season of change.
We need to
for
stop.
the
We need to
Bulls.
stop.
They missed the playoffs with a 22-win season, and they did have a change of head coaches. Not the
Good hand.
results many hoped for going into the year. Decent look from mid-range,
I'm pulling this.
but there may have been a better option for them in that.
Oh
set.
my gosh, that would have been huge.
That kind of look too often.
That's tipped. Markkanen kicks to Porter. Outside Levine. And he goes. With the dunk right over John Henson.
Who the hell am I playing against?
High-level level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Smitty, as you said, the Bulls were a pick by many to compete last season.
Yeah, and this team, they continue to tinker with this roster. They made the trade for Otto Porter to be a part of their future. And you know what? The rebuild continues on.
White against Rose. Markkanen dishes to White.
All right.
Connects from three-point range.
Oh
and
my
now
gosh.
it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
And that assist got him a little
It's going to be a tough first loss.
after that one.
Levine with it.
I swear this dude Levine did not come out of the game.
156
I swear he didn't, bro.
Quarter. And Henson sends it back. At the elbow, Griffin. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Here's Porter. That's it.
All right, we're going to go ahead and sim to the end, man.
For his
All right, well, we took a L, man. What was the final score, man? We lost by 10. Yeah, we got to work on our offense. 21 and 10. He had a double-double. Blake Griffin was quiet the whole game. Luke Kennard was... Oh, my goodness. How many minutes did Levine play? He played 28 minutes. Oh, my gosh. My guys didn't even play above 21. All right, man. All right, well, thank you guys for watching this video, man. Season or episode 3 will be coming probably in the next couple of days. We took a tough loss, man. We're going to bounce back, though, man. It's going to be a tough rebuild. We're going to get a chip, like I said, man. Drop a like, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. Let's go.